What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Insane Disappearances. I am your host, Lamette. And this morning, I'm going to read to you a story about Omar Arce Meza. This one is actually in the Missing 411 books. Now, Omar went missing on July 8th, 2015 at 11:30 p.m. at Desert Springs, California. He was 33 years old when he disappeared. Now he was a vice president for AIG. He was a USC graduate in 2002. He was interested in a lot of things too, like all kinds of sports, like let's see. It says he was into a lot of things. You know, all kinds of. Oh, he had like a Bachelor of Science degree. He liked performing arts. The Los Angeles Lakers, USC football. He enjoyed cooking and stuff like that. So he was all around resourceful guy, and he knew a lot of stuff, and he liked a lot of stuff. So he was a very well-rounded person, and he had colleagues that liked him and everything. But now on the day he vanished, he was in Desert Springs at a conference. Now he went to an Indian Wells steakhouse with colleagues, and because what they do, they eat and they drink and they talk about stuff and have fun. Now he left the place and took an Uber back to his hotel room, and this was at the Hotel Marriott. He called his wife around 11:20 p.m. and told her that he was on his way back to his room and that he'll call when he got there. She fell asleep and the call never came through. That was the last she heard from him. So from that point up until they noticed he was missing, he disappeared somehow between point A and point B and ended up in another area. Now, his coat his coat, which was folded neatly, was found right along with his wallet, near the fairway in front of a golf course, and it was a golf course and something else. But anyway, that's where it was found. And around January 15th at 11:20 p.m., which is kind of weird because he called his wife at 11:20 p.m. telling her that he was on his way back to his room, and he was found years later at 11:20 p.m. in a pond. So that was kind of weird. This was like, no, I'm sorry. This is the same year, but it was July 15th versus the July 8th. So 15 days later, I won't say 15, but it was close range. He was found a couple of days later at the same exact time, but in the AM, 11:20 a.m. Now his body was found in a pond. Like I said, the coroner's office said that it was drowning by intoxication. Now there was no listings of let me see. I always forget about that part. There's no listing. This stupid page. Right, I can turn it. Okay, now they said there was no listing of there was no listing of his blood alcohol level, and also on the CCTV cameras, it showed that he wasn't staggering, so he wasn't drunk, but yet they mentioned death by drowning. And intoxication. Why would you say that unless you found something that was so weird that you didn't want to put it out there? So obviously, the person was found partially clothed, and probably had his shoes or socks on, which were probably pristine. There was no mud on them. And if he didn't have his shoes on, he had his socks on, which would have been, squeaky clean as well. A lot of little small things that happen with these cases where people just have all this weird evidence that surrounds the bodies and everything. So, like I said, it didn't show that the CCTV cameras didn't show any signs of staggering, so he couldn't have been drunk. But yet, they still felt the need to put death by drowning and intoxication. That means they found something in his system that probably didn't make no sense. They also probably found his body in a way that didn't make any sense, because a lot of people that are being found, they're being found in the pond, but they're found face down or face up every single time, and then they were partially clothed. Because first of all, he didn't even have his jacket on. They said when they saw him in the CCTV cameras, he was wearing, his clothes, but he didn't have a jacket on. He just had a t-shirt. So, he obviously was a warm-blooded person, so it didn't really faze him. But like I said, when he was found in a pond. So whatever condition the body was in, that's what made them say it was death by drowning and intoxication. So weird. I don't know why they keep doing that, but as long as they realize that the public is gonna eat all that stuff up, knowing that they're trying to find some solace towards this, or they just take any kind of information they can just to say that they have found or whatever. I don't know, but it is what it is. But yeah, guys, I am done for the night. Tired, and I have been working on the recap to the Madison Scott case. So I've actually already finished it, but I'm not going to post it until the 28th of this month, which will be 7 years since she's been missing, and there hasn't been any evidence stating anything that could be remotely useful to her case. So it is what it is. Hopefully one day they will find something, but as of right now, I'm going to get off of this laptop and I am going to rest. So I will see you guys later. I will probably post another video tomorrow, but as long as I'm not too busy, which I probably won't be. But anyway, like I said, I will see you guys once again later, and peace out. Aloha, mahalo, and a hui hou.